Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth installment of this I.A.W. tournament. This is Claudius. It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean, Vanderbilt. And I'm Dusty Trails. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have with us two prestigious warriors. We have with us right there that man, the Mexican Nightmare. And his opponent is actually somebody we have speculated was the same person, Tate the Freak Hummel. Well, actually, they are the same people. This is pretty much like we're watching Fight Club. Tyler Durden is Tyler Durden. And right now we have, there he is, Tate the Freak Hummel versus Tate the Mexican Nightmare Hummel. Clearly, they're not the same people. Like, if you take a distinct look at their faces, obviously it's not the same people. And they're both in the ring together. Oh, damn, look at that. That was an awesome clothesline by the Mexican Dream Maker. And he takes out the referee. What did he do? I guess he doesn't like gringos. Anyway, so these two guys are going to beat the ever-living shit out of each other. This, from what I hear, is a spectacle of epic proportions. Apparently they have a feud. Why is that? Because a lot of people think they're the same damn people. That's like a lot of people try to confuse me with a lot of people and say that I was ripping off gimmicks. How can that be so when I started my career probably a good 20 years before the average wrestler has? The average legendary wrestler, should I say. Well, they both did leg drops. No, they're just wrestling similar in styles. You can wrestle similar like somebody and not be the exact person. It's not like the Spider-Man and Peter Parker thing. These clearly look. You can see that they're both the same people in the ring. Well, anyways, he's going for a side breaker. That's right, Tate the Freak Hummel. Back in the day. Now, let me explain something to you guys. The Mexican Nightmare actually made his wrestling debut not on Wrestling Revolutions. He actually did it in the NCWFA. He wrestled against, I believe it was Slaughter was his debut match. And he is slaughtering Tate the Freak Hummel right now. Now, really, this is a 50-50 match. Look, he's hitting his finisher on him. He calls that the Pendejo Caballero. Actually, he calls that the El Toro Diablo. He calls it the Inferno fucking Mexican. We're not really sure. We're not really too fluent in Spanish. Anyways, the Mexican Nightmare, him and Tate the Freak Hummel, both guys really good competitors. Both guys know how to do hardcore wrestling. I'll pretty much put it to you that way. Tate the Freak Hummel started this company, and he decided if he's going to fight anybody, he might as well fight his own creation, which was the Mexican Nightmare. And then the Mexican Nightmare turned around and stabbed him in the back. That's right. Not metaphorically, no, literally. I seen him. He had a prison shake on him. He came up and he just said "husk" right in his back. Well, that's the word around the campfire. That's right. Unfortunately, this is no camping trip for these two. These guys are going to go at it. They hate each other. They have bloodlust. They think about nothing but despising each other. That is Batman and Joker in the ring right now. That is Spider-Man and frickin' the Green Goblin. Cain and Abel. Well, Cain and Abel were brothers. These guys are the same people. No, they're not. Look at his face. Take a minute and look at his face. Alright, whatever. They're not the same people. But listen, God damn it. These guys hate each other. They lust for one another. And not in that kind of way either, Claudius. Get your head out of the clouds. My mind is not in the gutter if that's what you're thinking. Whatever. But anyway, so look at these guys. They can't stand one another. Every time they think about each other, they just want to stab each other. And the Mexican Nightmare did. He stabbed Tate the Freak Hummel in the back with a big prison shake. That's right. He made it from home. He waited one day. They were at a party. They were at a Mexican party. And Tate the Freak Hummel, being of German, Irish, Russian, Spanish, and Dutch descent. Well, no, this is what you got to remember. Tate the Freak Hummel was born in South Carolina. That's right. And his ancestry is Japanese. And now he lives in Lancaster. And he has a house out in the Philippines. That's right. And he's part Filipino. I forgot to mention that. Well, here's the way it works. His dad is half Japanese, half African. His mom, on the other hand, is half Portuguese, half Dutch. And their grandparents were both Irish. And he married a white girl whose parents are Lebanese and French Canadian. That's right. And they have a house in the Philippines. They own real estate in Honduras. And they have a escort service out in Guatemala. And they both live, and now the Mexican nightmare, let me tell you about his ancestry. He's Mexican. That's right. And he lives in Mexico. And he owns a house in Mexico. And he's living in the United States. And he's Mexican. What's his actual real name? Oh my god, hold on a second. I gotta do it. I just seen it. You know what move I just saw. Vanderbilt, or fucking Dusty, calm down. Oh my god. Oh my god, I seen it again. Oh my god. Oh! Calm down, Dusty. You're making the whole place shake. Calm the hell down. You're shaking the camera. Hurricane Ronas, I fucking love them. Yes, Hurricane Ron. Do another one, please. I'm asking you nicely, too. Hurricane Ronas. Back body drop. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just get overly excited, and I start shaking and convulsing. I love Hurricane Ranas. I've seen one done in the late 80s, and ever since then, I've just been flipping out. I've been flipping shit. Anyway, so speaking of flipping shit, he's about to flip him right onto his skull. Speaking of which, funny story. I remember one time, Tate the Freak Hummel, the very first time I ever met him. Or you mean the first time Stephen Rainmaker met him? What the fuck ever. Tate the Freak Hummel was out in the front yard of Jimmy Montgomery, who is Mr. Fahrenheit, who is James Fire Burning Bitch, whatever his name is. They were out in their front yard, and everybody was stealing Stephen Rainmaker's guillotine suplex. So what happened was, Stephen Rainmaker saw Tate the Freak Hummel trying to hit Crazy Carson with a guillotine suplex, and what ended up happening is he hit him with a DDT and ended up fucking him up for real. Well, wrestling's real. I don't know who told you that. Exactly, wrestling is real. He meant to fuck him up. And look at this shit. Pure athletic dominance by the Mexican Nightmare. Must I say, Tate the Freak Hummel's shorts look really cool. Both of these guys' shorts look pretty damn cool. I remember in the 80s when the tattered jean look was pretty cool. And let me tell you something, I've never went back. Well, you gotta obviously admire Tate the Freak Hummels. He's got crosses on him. And he's gonna suck his Mexican wiener. Here we go, the referee counting very gingerly and slow because he's a slow old piece of shit. Well, you can't blame him. The guy's in his 40s. God damn it, I'm in my 70s. I'll move as slow as he does. I wouldn't know based on that knee brace that I see. Fuck off, Claudius. I've had a hip replacement surgery. I've had discs torn in my back. I've had ruptured spleens. I had a bad case of heartburn and skull fractures, hip replacements, breast reductions, and erectile dysfunctions, and gastric bypass, and all that. I've been through so many hellacious matches in my time. I've invented a hardcore match. One time, back in the 1960s, when I made my first debut, I got really mad and I pulled out a fucking chair and I busted it across the head of Gorgeous George. And there he goes. He's going to go for a power bomb, ladies and gentlemen. What's he going to do? Oh, never mind, a back body drop. Well, if this was Vitamin V, I'd say the match was over. Fuck off, Venereal V. And the backstabber. That's right. Eye for an eye, back for a back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an intense matchup. Like I said, both men showing signs of fatigue. I can't wait till they start bleeding and fucking making it crimson all over the squared circle. Yet again, I don't know why they call it the squared circle. Well, aren't you a historian on professional wrestling? Yes. Okay, they call it a ring, which everybody knows rings are affiliated with the round shape, kind of like a donut. Speaking of which, where's your wedding ring? I told you my wife died forever ago. I had to hawk it to buy gym equipment. Okay. Well, anyway, so we got these two going up against each other and a sweet chin music. I'm tired of fucking newbies calling it the sweet chin music. It's called the shuffle sidekick. Call it down the middle, you fucking fucks. And these guys are just beating the shit out of each other. Both men used to wear masks at one point, did they not, Claudius?
That's right. Oh, look, go ahead, calm down.
Ah, fuck it, I won't do it this time.
Alright, so both of these guys...
Nakamura!
See, I knew you just couldn't resist.
Fuck off, Claudius, I love these guys. I love Hurricanranas. You know what? I can't wait till these guys hit more Hurricanranas. I want this match to go on another 10 minutes so I can see it. You know what? I'm gonna hit one. Claudius, why don't you let me take you up to the ring and hit you with a Hurricanrana from the top ropes?
I don't think that's very plausible.
Why the hell not?
I stand a mere 5'11", and I only weigh about 180 pounds.
Oh look, he's going for Stephen Rainmaker's finisher, the Raining Blood. I might as well just stop this match now.
Why not? Why so? Because look, he just obviously got up from it.
Well, he didn't hit it right then. Fuck him.
I don't think he was meant to end the match with that.
Oh, drop toe hold. Are one of these assholes bleeding yet?
I'm not really sure. Let me check. Oh, that's a negative.
Yep, that's a negative, Gross Rider. Oh my God! Reverse that folly driver. Nobody knows who that finisher belonged to, but it doesn't matter because it's fucking amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mexican Nightmare and Tate the Freak Hummel going one-on-one, head-for-head.
That's right. An intense feud, the worst feud we have in this whole thing. They used to be brothers at one point.
No, not brothers.
No, you know what I mean? They're like cool as shit. Oh God, the FU. Yep. Oh, time to end the match after that one.
Why do you dog on the FU so much?
Look at that spinning kick to the fucking cocksucker. Come on, freak! Freak this guy out of his pants and fuck him like a little bitch.
And he goes for the DDT.
That's right, Damien's dinner time. Oh, and he goes for another backstabber. That's right, I hope Tate the Freak Hummel wins this match.
Why? Because you like Tate the Freak Hummel? Because you like Tate the Freak Hummel?
No, because the fucking Mexican Nightmare is a little pussy who likes to go around stabbing people for real with knives and shanks and shit.
Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You know, Claudius, I would say something like that, but I figure you're such a puss cake, and you would probably go in not condoning violence like that.
Well, I mean, hey, sometimes my mind changes, man. Oh, and he goes for a Russian leg sweep.
To the Russian man. Hummel is actually Russian.
What's it stand for?
It stands for hum on my nuts. And he goes for a neck breaker.
I think he really broke his neck right there.
And what's the freak going for? Is he going for, oh, another backstabber? This match is fucking amazing. So far, they've been going at it hardcore. Like I said before, they like hardcore porn.
And I think the Mexican Nightmare is close to being defeated.
Both of these guys are putting up one hell of a match. And it wouldn't surprise me if either man had to be hospitalized after this and couldn't go to the second round.
And he's going for his patented finisher one more time.
That's right, the reverse death valley driver. The straight jacket or whatever it's called. Oh, and he goes for a possum pin.
1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 count.
Denied! Just like the Mexican Nightmare getting citizenship into the United States.
And a throwback. Oh my God, he's busted open. He's bleeding everywhere.
He's bleeding like a stuffed dick.
A stuffed dick?
That's right, a dick stuffed with shit.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is an intense matchup of epic proportions.
That's right, this is a match of championship caliber. I can't wait to see these guys go at it again.
Unfortunately, it's never for sure who's going to go, when are these guys going to go at it again.
Then he goes for a crucifix pen, and it broke up by a rope break. Yes, I would definitely love to see these guys go at it again. Especially they both are busted open. They're both bleeding. Where's Bloodlust when you need him? He would come out here right now and probably be licking up the canvas. And he goes for his finisher again. Let's see what he's got now.
I'm not really too sure, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we always condone you never to do this at home.
No, because that's the advice NCWFA took. And, right, you know what they say, never try this at home. They do this in other people's homes.
Well, unfortunately, this is not the NCWFA. This is the Insane Asylum Wrestling.
That's right, because all these guys have been in the Insane Asylum before. They're all labeled crazy. Let's see. Tate the Freak Hummel, schizophrenic. The Mexican's nightmare's bipolar. And, a 3 count. Ladies and gentlemen, after 15 minutes into the match, that's it. That's all she wrote. The Mexican Nightmare wins.
But unfortunately, he's just gloating like an asshole.
Well, I mean, he won the match fair and square, Claudius. Look at that. That man is so happy to have won this match. He's saying, "Vete al demonio, gringos."
And somebody's taunting him by putting up a USA sign.
And he's fighting with the referee. And he's speaking Spanish. I think he just ordered a chalupa.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Claudius Vanderbilt.
And I'm Dusty Trails, and we'll see you for some hardcore matches.